Hello guys, welcome back to Hey Manager with me Alex, and today it's episode 5 of the Aston Villa save. Now, thank you so much for the support of late. 331 sub-managers. Last time I was on 322. We've got 9 in the 2 or 3 days that I've not uploaded. I think it is something like that. Unbelievable. Unbelievable. So, thank you so much. But today, it is against my favourite team, as you can see with the hat on my head, because it's freezing in the UK at the moment. Manchester United in the Carabao Cup. So, since last time, what has happened? We've played a few games. So I think from last time, from my memory, we did play Spurs. We managed to get a draw with them. We did play, obviously, Benfica and Burnley and Fulham before that. Then we played Spurs, drew 1-1. Buendia getting a goal in the final embers of that game, 75th minute. Then we played Carabao in the Europa League, where we beat them 4-2. 4 different goal scorers. Buendia, Sancho, Tielemans and Elliott. 2 of the players there on loan, obviously. Then, a surprise win. Manchester City, who aren't doing very well in the league, can I just say, we absolutely smashed them. And I mean smashed them. So you can see there, 14 shots, 6 on target. We're 1.66 xG, so we'll take a 2 on that round up. One of them. And then Manchester City with 0.75. Haaland scoring his, but as you can see there, Donnarumma not having a great day at the office, nor did Bernardo Silva, nor did Aït-Nouri. It was a bit of a sketchy game for City, but we managed to get the goals. Ollie Watkins with Harvey Elliott assist, and then Daniel Marlin with a Sancho assist. Unreal. Absolutely unreal scene. So, from them fixtures that I was worrying about so far, we had Spurs, we had City, we've got 4 points out of a possible 6 in that. United away today, if we can beat them, massive for us. Then it's Liverpool, where we're going to have a very difficult game against them away from home. So let's see what it brings us, shall we? Let's review the team information, see who's actually fit again. Is Martinez back? He is, but he's currently coming back into his rehabilitation phase, so he'll be with us in the next week to 2 weeks. So Bizzo is going to stay in his place. He's been playing pretty well recently, and I was looking at his stats. He's actually a pretty good keeper. Reflex is pretty high. Aerial reach is quite high. He's 6'4", so obviously a very, very big statured goalkeeper, which is what you want. He looks pretty decent. 34 years of age, got the experience. I mean, as it says there, decent Premier League player. Then we've been playing Contra this right back role. Lindelof has been an absolute sensation for us, to be honest with you. If you look at his average in the Europa League, 6.9, in the Premier League, 6.83, and then below that in the Carabao Cup, 7.9. So it really is competition. I'm going to let him carry on in there, obviously playing against his previous club. Then we've got Tyrone Mings in there, who's been playing pretty well for us lately. Matson as well. Obviously, I want to rotate out the side a little bit for us. Kamara and Onana, the bananas and pyjamas in the midfield. Daniel Marlin's been in terrific form, so he's going to continue on that right-hand side, basically. Tielemans in this advanced playmaker role has actually been a bit of a sensation, and it allows us to just do a bit more with what we've got, going forwards. And he's not defensively too great, so it lets Onana come in, and those two can just operate in that midfield too, which is lovely, absolutely lovely. And obviously in possession pushes higher up, but out of possession can just do his thing, dropping a bit deeper, picking it up, being that advanced playmaker. But Elliott and Marlon, who are a bit quicker, a bit more agile, run down, track back, do their thing, what they need to do. Morgan Rogers not in the greatest of form. Gasson probably should come in for Watkins, but Watkins is starting to pick up form, and I want to continue with that. And then Buendia is going to sit on the bench as well. Luca Digne sitting there too. So other than that, let's get into the game. I'm pretty happy with how we're going to go about this. Going to stick to balance, this tiki-taka style. It's working for us big time. Opposition instructions is now working. It wasn't working previously. Again, another team that's probably rotating out a little bit. We've had to rotate out through injury, but let's see where we go from here. The teams are warming up. We've been on a good run of form lately, so go and impress me. That's going to be the main one. Tell them again. Trust in you. That's the main one this year. Every single time, just telling them that we trust them. How much further can you take the surprising Carabao run? It's not been very surprising. I don't think it's been surprising at all. So we're not going to quit now. That's the main one. Marco Bizzo has a chance to earn more playing time by impressing this competition. I'd be delighted if he made life harder for Martinez for sure. And your team selection today suggests a change of tactic might be on the cards. Man United are a good team and have the ability to threaten us in multiple ways, so I think I'll say that. In fact, I wouldn't say it's a big change at all. I mean, you can go do one, mate, because I completely disagree with you, to be honest with you. This is the Carabao Cup look, and I really like it this year. How they've actually got the different textiles. As again, I'll probably say, it reminds me of Pez and how they had the different, like, that Pez 99 sort of thing that I raised last time, where they've got the different they've got ITV for the Champions League, the BBC for the FA Cup, you know, different, I think it's Sky Sports, I think it was Sky Sports back then, for the Premier League still. Like, it's just so much more interesting. And now we're going to go straight into the action and try and get a win. We're going to try and get a win and advance in the competition. So let's see where this takes us. We've had 3 shots, none on target so far. XG's slowly falling into our favour. We're not having as much possession, which I expected anyway, considering that we are at Old Trafford. But so far, so good, I think, as we're trying to push Manchester United back as far as possible. De Ligt's on the ball now. Passes it in to Yoro. What's Yoro going to do with it now? Well, that's the question. Is he going to do anything with it, building it out from the back? Ugarte plays it forward towards Sesko. Gives it Mount now. Out wide to Dalot. And Sesko's making a good run into the box. It's a beautiful ball in. Flipping it. Cunha was there. No one marking him. Come on, boys. Like, we shouldn't be looking at conceding like that. It's heaven. They're building up from the back yet again. Yoro wanders forward into Dalot. Back into Ugarte. This 3 at the back and the wing backs is really doing us over at the moment. Ugarte's on the ball. It's a good interception by Kamara, but Sesko wins it back off him after pressing quite high. It's a wide ball out to Cunha now, but there's space at the edge of the box. Mainly managed to get there in front of his man, and it's cleared out as far as heaven though for the time being. Ugarte picks it up. Come on, boys. Press on them. Get onto them. Marlon pushing his man. Heaven taking his time. Highlight ends, but at the moment, Bezo having a pretty good game. And 35 minutes in, it's been a pretty average game so far. I wouldn't say there's been anything really to highlight so far. Dalot picks up the ball on the right-hand side. Ugarte, United controlling this game big time. Big time. As he play out towards the left now, Cunha picks up the ball. Back into Mazraoui. He takes on his man. He beats his man. Pulls it back to Cunha. Cunha's got the opportunity to shoot. And I think that's a good save by Martinez. Bezo, if I'm being honest with you. I think another great save by him. As Manchester United are properly getting into this game now. So addressing the team, I'm going to say we need to have more possession in the second half. Absolutely. You weren't that bad. Let's tell them. You weren't that bad to the midfielders and attackers. Again, just not been good enough. Let's get going. Let's take the second half by the scruff of the neck and see where we can go from here. As Maatsen picks up the ball. It goes to Lindelof now. Into Kamara. Konsa on the ball now. Let's see what we can do building up from the back here. Marlon into Kamara. Tielemans whips it out wide towards Maatsen. Can he get a ball into the box? He can. It's a poor delivery though. And it's headed away and Cunha now picks it up. And it's probably going to be the end of the highlight there, I assume. I'm only assuming. I'm assuming. Mainly on it now. Why does the highlight keep going? Mazraoui tries to head it forward. Konsa heads that away. Watkins picks up quite deep. The highlight's still going here. As Mazraoui pickpockets Marlon, who runs back, makes his way back. Can he make his way back any further here now? I do want him to track back because Mainoo's in acres of space. Pulls it back to Cunha. Cunha finds Ugarte. He's going to have a shot on the edge of the box and it goes wide. That highlight went for absolutely ages. This is getting a bit ridiculous now. 69% possession, 70% possession. I'm going to make some early change. Oh, as there's a highlight. Tyrone Mings standing over the free kick. What's he going to do with it? Plays it through the gap. Harvey Elliott's there. We know he's got the technical ability to play the ball through. Onana into Mings. Maatsen now towards Harvey Elliott. And then technically very, very good. As it oh. Don't tell me that's the highlight. Wow. Harvey Elliott's coming off. We're bringing on Morgan Rogers. Morgan Rogers to come in. Tielemans not having a fantastic game either. Let's bring on Buendia because we know he can make a big difference. Kamara, again, not having a fantastic game. Let's bring on Barkley. We can let him sit in that position. And then Daniel Marlon has had an absolute shocker out there. Gasson can come on. We're going to play in possession a very narrow formation that I'm going to put in here now. Konsa I'm going to shove out wide. I want him to play that full-back role. Barkley, Onana, Buendia and Rogers, like so. We're going to play very narrow in here. And then out of possession, Gassond, I want him to track back. He's going to be my tracking centre forward. Buendia and Rogers going to sit a bit deeper. And then Onana and Barkley in there as well. So that's what we're going to go with. Combined, going to look like this. Buendia gets a bit further forward. Rogers is attacking midfielder. We've got Onana and Barkley doing the same things. Let's confirm the changes. I don't want to go any more positive. Team instructions wise, let's try and be a bit more direct. That's the idea that I'm going to go with here. Much higher tempo. Let's play it a bit much wider, actually, so I want to get as wide as we can. And let's counter-attack. Let's confirm the changes and see if a bit of a tactical tinker will make United a bit worried anyway. Because I think a 4 going like that should alleviate some of the issues that we're having. The midfield battle with Menu and Agate, Onana and Barkley can handle. And then if Mazraoui and Dello are too far forward, we've got a 4-on-3 opportunity to take advantage of, which I'm hoping we can do. I might have to take off Lindelof soon, bring on Pau Torres. It makes a bit of sense, which I will probably do now actually, is Lindelof I want to take off, substitute for Pau Torres. Let's do that. I know everyone else, some other people might be looking a bit worse for wear, but let's do that for now. As Menu picks it up into heaven. Now then, De Ligt. He's got a bit of space to run into. Tries to play the ball forward towards Tasco. We can get there. It's a header and it's well wide. That is terrible. Some of these highlights have been absolutely diabolical. And if this is the standard that we're watching, it's really bad. The substitutes are making an impact. Let's just say that. But let's see if we can try and get a counter-attack going. As Torres back into Bizzo now, who spreads it out wide towards Maatsen. Come on, son. Go forwards, push forwards, that's the one. Watkins drops deeper, gives it Buendia. Buendia, can he find the ball out wide now? That's the question. He can. Gives it Maatsen. Take your man on. There we go. Beats his man. There's 4 in the box to aim for. Can he find someone in the box? He can! Ollie Watkins is there. His first goal in the Carabao Cup in 2 matches. And that is what we were looking for. A bit of magic. Getting them players into the box. That's what you want to be trying to do. Playing it down the wide flanks, and a great ball in by Maatsen. Watkins, you can see there, makes his run, number 11, as he's there, heads it in on goal, and United caught in an absolute state at the back. Yoro doesn't mark his man, doesn't know who he's got to pick up, and Watkins finally pulls through for us. As now, going into extra time, it's the 93rd minute. Is there going to be a highlight? That's the question. There's no highlight, and I think that's game over, and we have beaten Manchester United. As what is going on there? I just saw some madness, but we managed to come back big time towards the end of that game. 13 shots. They were absolutely dominating us, Manchester United. They should have scored at least 1 or 2 in that game for sure, but Mount, Cunha and even Seshko had a very quiet game. Bayinde having a quiet one. Maguire came on at the end, wasn't particularly fantastic. That was brilliant. Nobody gave us a chance, but we proved the doubters wrong in that one. I know it was a bit lucky, but as much as I love United, beating them there is a big one. Up the Villa. Up the Villa. Absolutely brilliant. What a run we're on. And now Liverpool to face. I'll probably come back around about the Leeds game, somewhere around there. That'll be a good one to bring you to you. But this month has been an unbeaten month in October. If we don't get the Premier League, well, in fact, no, because there's 3 Premier League games there. Someone else has probably won all 3. But I think we need a bit of credit there, because we started out a bit poor, as you can see here. Like the Premier League, a bit to and fro, like a win against Newcastle, lost to Brentford, changed the tactic up a little bit. We've actually managed to find a really good starting team, a great tactic to play. It's brilliant. It's brilliant all around. So let's see how things go. But fantastic episode. Absolutely buzzing with that. I mean, I can't be much happier with a 1-0 win against Manchester United when we got absolutely dominated. So thank you guys for watching. If you did enjoy this episode, please leave a like as ever. Thank you so much for 331 sub-managers. Trying to aim for that 400 for the end of the year. We are on a flyer at the moment. So thank you guys for all the support so far. And all the comments as well. It's lovely to hear the Aston Villa fans getting behind the save. I think, it's, the FM scene, it's been screaming for this type of a save. The Manchester United of the world, people are doing different types of things. Just pick a team who's realistic, stick with it. It might be in trouble. We're in financial trouble. We had a great season last season, the Villains, but not a fantastic year so far. Just pick something real and really go with it, and it brings out the storylines. It brings through this sort of feeling that you get with FM, which I just love to try and capture for you guys. So thank you for watching as ever, and I'll catch you in the next one. From me, Alex, have a great day. Ciao.